What's up, suckers? Well, I was pleasantly surprised, and I hope you are at the very least surprised. It could be pleasant if you are, that today's weather is not bad. It's actually, what is it, almost 60? It's gonna be 60, which is nice. I can't make the click sound in this helmet. It's squishing my cheeks together. I'm trying. I can't do it. I do that click noise sound just fine on stream, I stream on Twitch, and I gotta talk about that a little bit. So I mentioned last week, that was kind of the main point of contention / topic, was asking for your guys' opinions on whether or not I should upload my gaming videos to this YouTube channel or if I should do a separate channel. And I was split very much 50-50 on the issue, but after polling your guys' opinions, I would say there was an overwhelming preponderance of people who said I should do a gaming channel. And for that reason, since you guys helped me with that, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upload those on the gaming channel. That's my decision now. I have to make the decision because the time is closing in. Yesterday I set up the new desk, and today I'm gonna reorganize that game room a little bit, getting set up. And it's nice to have that decision finally made. So thank you guys for helping me make that decision. I'm making the decision I'm making based on the majority of you guys. My scheduled day is really boring these days, but at least it's mostly productive. So if I tell you about how my day was going, it's going to start with, well, I went to the gym, which is boring, but that's the truth. I was at the gym, and then I went to Zach's place because we were looking over some photos. We had a photo shoot for the listening show a couple days ago. And so we got the photos back, and we need to go through them and pick some of them that we're going to use for like content on our page, because we have like no content other than the show itself. We wanted to flush it out, so we got a photo shoot. I don't know if all y'all who do photo shoots, but I don't, and it's not natural for me. Anyway, we went through those, and so we're going to pick some of those for the show. That's where I was at. Now I'm going home. Gonna have me some gains in a bowl. Gosh, these bumps suck. Gonna have me some gains, and then yeah, I mentioned kind of briefly that I'm going to that's my brother. I didn't recognize the truck, but that was definitely my brother. Anyway, after I get home and eat my gains, I'm gonna basically move all my computer stuff onto that new desk on the other side of the room, clean up the room a little bit, and then yeah, it's like geez, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by these bumps. I don't remember it being this bumpy. I'm gonna set up the game room, and I'm excited for it. That's all I really wanted to say. All right, now to the next thing I want to complain about. So this bike's front TPMS, front tire pressure monitor sensor, blah blah blah, that hasn't worked for a while. It needs to be replaced or something. It's incorrecto. I mean, that's I guess a stereotypically accurate KTM electrical fault, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal. It doesn't really change the operation of the bike at all, but it still needs to be taken in. I've complained about this months before, but it's still doing this funky thing where I mean, I'm not an expert, and it's probably something simple, but it really feels like the front rotor is warped. When you're braking at low speeds, it's more noticeable. It's like it's not that bad. I took it in before to get looked at. It was like, oh, it's fine. And then, boy, this is just gonna keep happening and happening, guys. I'm getting kind of, my spirits crushed with how often the camera just stops recording. And I looked at the display and it showed it was recording, but it wasn't. It's very defective. Anyway, I'm gonna finish what I said and repeat it in here. I'm not taking off again to record this, but I do need to record this. So what I was saying was about the front rotor here. It feels warped. They bled the brakes, and it helped, but I still feel it when I decelerate. When I'm going really slow, I hesitate to ever even use the front brake because I look like an idiot. I look like I don't know how to brake properly. So I'm taking it in for that in the front sensor. This bike, though I like it, and it is my favorite right now, this tire is pretty flat, but more than that, it's very flat. It's a tube tire, and it's got a puncture of some kind because it just keeps deflating. So it's deflated. That whole thing needs to be replaced. So whenever I get my Jeep back, which is hopefully soon, I will trailer these two Mamma Jammas on there, and I'll get that out of here, bring the Jeep back, and winterize it. So the thing with the Jeep is, I've had 3 long stints without it this year of it being gone and whatnot. This current stint is up to 14 weeks of not having it. It's a very long time. In combination with the other 2 stints, it's been at least 3 months out of the year. I can't remember. Not important. 14 is already a lot. That's already 3+ months. So when I get it back, hopefully start a new year. I say that because the part's there now. the axle is at the shop. They just have to install it. So whenever they get around to putting it in, I should have it back. I was talking about that. And when I give those two to the shop, I'm going to have this one, and I'll be living on. I'll have the Jeep and this bike, my good old bike. This isn't something I recorded and said, but when I get the Jeep back and it's working and stuff, I am going to sell this car. I decided that a long time ago. I don't know if I said it out loud, but I figure I may as well call it out and not get dibs. Make it a point of fact. I don't know. I'm not good at English right now. It's been a few hours since I got home. I edited what you saw up until the camera fell. I was like, cool. Anyway, one other thing. Dang it, this isn't the one other thing, but this is one other thing. Next week, since I guess today is Christmas. Merry Christmas, by the way, because this is apparently going up on the Friday. This week I'm taking off, so there will be no Finally Friday next week. So before I go, guess just let you look at my little collection. Handsome. Anyway, yeah, that's all. And all I remember saying when I recorded this, and sorry this video is really short. I don't know what to do, guys, about my camera just dying all the time, except strapping like a completely different helmet or camera on my helmet and hoping that stops crapping out. Anyways, all I remember saying was, I will see you next week. Okay.